Taiwanese people are more educated and very developed country. You are supposed to marry a ghost bride. Write anyone name with the red pen. And number 6, don't pet someone who are playing gambling. So number 10, knock the door of the hotel before entering in the room. Indian people are follow more than 100 superstitions in their everyday life. And I found that there are lots of similar superstitions that Taiwanese and Indian. And also I'm helping to the people who don't really know much about Taiwan. Because as you know that I'm doing a PhD at Academia Sinica. Hello my YouTube family, welcome to today's vlog. And today's vlog we are going to talk about a very interesting topic. So in today's vlog I'm going to talk about the 10 superstitions that Taiwanese people follow. As we know that Taiwanese people are more educated and very developed country, but still people out there that who follow these superstitions. So I have started this new series. In this series I'm going to talk about the different kind of superstitions that Indian and Taiwanese people follow. So in the first episode I'm going to talk about the Taiwanese people. You guys are really interesting about what kind of superstitions that Indian people follow, and so in the next episode I can talk about it. So let's start it. So the first one is the red envelope. So Taiwanese people think that if you are outside in the street and if you found a red envelope with money, so if you pick that envelope and take the money, so you are supposed to marry a ghost bride. The parents of adult women who died before marrying, they put the red envelope with money and wait for the guy who pick it. So people they think that if a guy pick that envelope, so when they say you pick it up, so they require him to marry the spirit of his daughter. If you don't agree, then you will have the nightmare of that girl while crying. And the number 2 is pointing your index finger to the moon. So people think that if you point your finger to the moon, that you are disrespecting moon goddess called Changi in Taiwan. So she will retaliate by cutting your ear off. So I think you should not point off your finger to the moon. And number 3 is don't write anyone name with the red pen. So people in Taiwan think that in the red, of course the color belongs to the blood. So people think that if you write someone's name with red pen, so this will indicate that they could have a grave injury or even it could be a death, so which is not really good. So especially the English teacher, they really take care about this, that they don't really write someone's name with red pen. And the number 4, don't raise the 2 dogs at home. So Taiwanese people think that if you raise the 2 dogs, 2 mouths symbolically means the Chinese character cry, which is not really good. So people rather think that you could have maybe 1 or maybe 4, because 4 mouth is symbolized to the generosity, which is really good, but I don't really know about this. So number 5, don't take a mirror selfie in the night time. So people think that if you take a selfie in front of the mirror in the night time, so you will have a image like a ghost. So people really try to avoid not to take selfie in the night time. And number 6, don't pet someone who are playing gambling. So people think that if you pat on their back or the shoulder, it could bring a bad luck, because the pat on the back in the Chinese character is means pay, which is like a bad luck. Number 7, the young couple should not visit the temple Lu Dongbing. So people think that young people should not visit to the immortal temple Lu Dongbing, such as Jinan temple in Taipei, because he is known being jealous of the young couple. So if the couple went there, he will try to break them. Wow, that's really interesting. I didn't know that. So you should not go there. Number 8. So the people who pierce their ears, they can't be a man in their next birth, regardless of gender, if it's a girl or if it's a man. If you pierce your ear, so when you die in the next birth, you can't really be a man. So people try to avoid the pierce, especially the men. Yeah, very rare I have seen that the Taiwanese people pierce their ear. But in back home in India, there are lots of people that do the pierce. But I did. So the number 9, don't cut your nails in the night time. So people believe that if you cut your nails in the night time, so you will not be around your parents when they die. In India, we also have something similar, but I will tell that in the next episode. Number 10, knock the door of the hotel before entering in the room. So people think that if you are going to the hotel, so you should first knock the door, so that maybe some ghosts or some imagination power are there. So if you knock, maybe they will disappear. And when you leave first, so you also have to flush in your toilet so that they will disappear. So that's all, and that's all for today. I think it's really interesting, and I'm keep reading about these superstitions in Taiwan, and I found there are lots of superstitions that Taiwanese people follow. But let me tell you one thing, if you compare to the Indian Indian people are follow more than 100 superstitions in their everyday life. When I was back home in India, when we were young kids, so our parents also talk about many superstitions. So in the next episode, I'm going to talk about the Indian superstitions, and I think it's really important. And I found that while I was researching about the superstitions between Taiwan and India, and I found that there are lots of similar superstitions that Taiwanese and Indian follow. Hope you guys like this video, and if you do, you can write down in the comments and you can tell me more superstitions about Taiwan. So in the next episode, I will talk about the Indian superstitions. So while reading all these things, I'm trying to know more about Taiwan, and it's really helped me. And also I'm helping to the people who don't really know much about Taiwan. So that's all for today, and I hope you guys like this video. If you do, what you have to do, please like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel for more updates. So as you can see, recently I'm not uploading the videos more frequently as I did in the past. So the reason, because as you know that I'm doing a PhD at Academia Sinica and I'm going to graduate soon. So right now I'm writing my thesis and need to submit papers. So that's why I'm a little bit busy. So in between, when I get the time, so I make these videos after I graduate, and then I will keep uploading the videos.